In a small, dimly lit room, rain falls softly against the window. A young girl, around 16 years old, sits in silence, holding an old photograph of her and her father. There's a sense of deep sadness in the air. Flashbacks of happy moments with her dad, laughing at the park, reading bedtime stories, intercut with scenes of his funeral. The sound of rain fades into silence. The girl stands in front of a bus with a suitcase in hand, looking at the skyline of a new city. The atmosphere is a mix of hope and uncertainty. Quick cuts of her moving into a new house, a large, old building with creaky floors and dim lighting. The house feels cold, empty, and eerie. The music becomes a bit more upbeat, but with an underlying sense of mystery. Stepping into the halls of her new school, the girl feels the weight of change. She tries to find her footing in this unfamiliar place, but isolation creeps in, making her feel like an outsider. Strange things catch her eye. Shadows that seem to dance, whispers echoing in empty corridors. Her classmates keep their distance, some even seem uneasy around her. The air thickens with tension, filled with distant whispers and an unsettling vibe. Late at night, in her new house, she hears a strange noise and decides to investigate. Moving through the dark, she suddenly sees a figure, a ghostly presence. It's a young girl, pale and translucent. The room's atmosphere changes, flickering lights, cold air, and the sound of a distant lullaby. The ghost whispers, "Help me." She begins to research the history of her house and the ghost she saw. In her search, she discovers that the house is tied to a tragic past involving a family that once lived there. Flashbacks reveal the life of the ghostly girl and how she met her tragic end. The main character starts to feel a connection between her own loss and the spirits trapped in the house. Deciding to confront the ghosts, she hopes to bring peace to them and to herself. In a climactic scene, she faces the spirits and uncovers the truth behind their deaths. Surrounded by spirits, she bravely speaks, "I understand your pain, but it's time to let go." A powerful orchestral score builds up, leading to a moment of silence as the ghosts begin to fade. Sitting in her room, looking out at the sunrise, the house feels lighter, warmer. She smiles, feeling a sense of peace for the first time since her father's death. The final scene shows her walking through the school with newfound confidence, no longer haunted by the past. Ending title card, in memory of those we've lost and the strength it takes to keep moving forward.